Howdy folks, it's Turtle here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we are going to do what I said I wasn't going to do, and we are going to fly to Abu Dhabi VFR for the last Formula 1 race this coming weekend. But of course we're not going to fly the whole 18 hours from Vegas. Instead we're going to do a shortcut. We're actually starting in Bahrain, flying over to Abu Dhabi. Not only because it's short, but because this is where the first Formula 1 race of the season was. In fact, the track is right next to the airport. There you go. There's Bahrain. That's where we started this series. Those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, first of all, why aren't you watching every video? Secondly, we've been following Formula 1 for the entire season this year. We've been flying IFR from location to location, and then after the race on Sundays, I record a VFR of every single track and upload them, and there you go. So last weekend was Vegas. This coming weekend right away is Yas Marina, Abu Dhabi, UAE. And then the season is done. I'm obviously not going to do this next season because it's going to be the same tracks. I don't know if they've added any next year. They're already up to 21 or 22. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, so yeah, my wife is with her friend today and my kids are busy, and my chest from a surgery hurts too much to play piano. So I'm like, why don't I fly an airplane for an hour or so? It's only a 36-minute flight from Bahrain to Abu Dhabi in the Cessna Citation Longitude. And it's going to be an evening flight. The sun should go down about takeoff time here once we get everything started up. And it'll be a beautiful flight across the water over to Abu Dhabi. And then our final video in the series will be Yas Marina VFR after the race on Sunday. So, alrighty, let's see here. I've said the same thing every start of every video. I could have done this in a turboprop and taken an hour or something, but I'm like, let's just do the citation one more time. Not like I'm never going to do it again, but just one more time for the series. So first of all, what do we got to do? Oh yeah, those of you who haven't seen my videos, I do have checklists on my other monitor that I made myself. Alright, make sure parking brake is set, because just because it's up doesn't mean it's set. External power can be on here. There we go. Tail flood, all the nice lights. So we're going to do tail flood. We're going to turn the panel down because it's just way too bright. We're going to put some floodlights on though. And we'll adjust the lighting as the sun goes down. Alrighty, emergency lights arm. It's hard to see in the dark. There we go. Fuel and passengers, is this still corrupt? Oh, it works now. Alrighty, cool. What am I? 217, I think. And then, you know, let's just make it a ferry flight. Let's bring my best friend who's moved to Florida, and then we'll just have everything else empty. Why not? There we go. Oops. Okay. Yeah, luggage is fine. I know I keep saying best friend to different people. My best of all best friends is a female that I've known since college. And then my other best friend, who I've known since I was a child, moved to Florida and has gone through 2 hurricanes his first 2 years. They're all the good friends since high school. I don't know. It's one of those we're good friends, but we only talk once every couple of years. It's a weird thing. And then my other friends aren't best friends, but they're acquaintances. They're all women. All my friends are women. I know. Alrighty, let's see here. Fuel passenger batteries on. Batteries on. And generator switches are on already. APU time. Yes, it is. We start this thing up. And then we come up here. And while this is doing its thing, I just kind of play around with this a little bit. We will talk flight plan in a moment. It's going to be really whack, this flight plan. Because, well, I guess we can talk about it now. So, I did all the departures and arrivals. I left it automatic in the flight planning screen because that seems to work better with this plane, where you leave it automatic. When ATC tells you what to do, you do procedure. You fill it all in, as opposed to doing it ahead of time. In this plane, it doesn't seem to cooperate. So we're going to leave and go out that way, apparently, for some reason, but that's where it put us. It looks like straight in right now, but it isn't. we will have an instrument approach once they give it to us. So there's your flight plan. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Just hopefully the approach and everything procedure works like it did last time. Because it used to work all the time, and then it didn't work a few races. I guess a few races. A few flights ago it didn't work. And then it worked again last time. So hopefully it works again this time. So there we go. Alright, we're going to keep like that. Alrighty, let's see here. APU stuff. We need to do norm, which it already is, I think, now. Yep. And then we can do generator, which it already is. They do have to work for us. External power can come off. And time to start this thing up. So make sure everything's at idle, and it is. We can hit run, start it up. Whoops, we need the boost pumps on, I think, for this to work now. If I remember right. Used to be optional, but I think you have to have them now. Whoa, wrong preset. Yeah, and N2's rising, so I got them in time. At least I'm pretty sure you need boost pumps on to start this up. Alrighty, that's stabilized. Let's come down here. And while this one's starting up, I'm going to, whoops, I'm going to get my stab trim in the right spot. I have to use my yoke for this. I don't know where else to do it. It takes a long time. Just get in the green, like the upper third of the green seems to work good for me. And there we go. Boom, that's good. And that's still loading up. Let's turn standby power on because you have to. Doing it a little early, but whatever. Alrighty, let's see here. Boost pumps on. Pulse light because we're starting motors or engines or whatever. Whoops, I missed those. How did I miss those? I guess I was talking too much. Anyway. Alright. Yes, boost pumps off. Nope. Yeah, boost pumps to normal, which is i.e. off. But it's not off, it's normal. And then generators, right? Do I do generators now? No, generators are already on. Why am I losing my mind? No. Yes, yeah, they're already up. That's right. I'm thinking the old version before the update, which was like a year ago. Alright. APU generator can come off now. APU can come off now. There we go. Icing is needed. Do we need icing? I really don't think we need to worry about icing today. Well, maybe I'll turn on anyway because we'll keep pitot normal though. Because we're gonna go up like 32,000 feet or something. Alrighty, let's see here. Set one down my PFD primary flight speed already is now. So now we just get our ATIS. I have the hiccups, and there's no ATIS here. Really? Okay. Well, what we can do is click on the airport once it loads the icon like this, and it's not telling us about it either. So what do you do in that case? You just hit B on your barometer, and it'll set your altimeter. Ooh, 68 feet or so above sea level. That's pretty cool. Well, that's all we get for that. So what's next? Well, flight plan, which we already talked about. So let's just tune our clearance right away here.
Tower Turtle Soup Tango 41 IFR to Abu Dhabi, ready to copy.
Turtle Soup Tango 41 is cleared to Abu Dhabi Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 17 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.7 squawk 5255.
Turtle Soup Tango 41 cleared to Abu Dhabi Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 17 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure on 126.7 squawk 5255.
Turtle Soup Tango 41 read back correct. Contact ground on 118.15. Good day.
Alright, got my autopilot set up while we're waiting. 11,000 feet, because that's what it said to do. Flight director nav, because we're following GPS, which is the purple line. Vertical speed for now, I'll do VNAV after I hit autopilot. That works for me. I don't think that's really how you do it, but it seems to work best in this airplane so you don't crash into the ground. And flight level changes, for flight level changes, we'll use auto throttle as well. So there you go. Nav source on primary flight display already is. Speed bugs will turn on. For takeoff, all on. There we go. That tells us there. You know, one rotate, whatever. Then we'll change them to landing later. All lights over here. If this will work, thank you. We just need the timer. We're ready to go. Alrighty, that's it. taxi time. Let's turn on our other lights here. Oh, there's the sun just jumped down a little bit. Flaps down 1 notch. We're ready to taxi. Let's ask for our clearance. Here we go.
Ground turtle soup, Tango Tango Tango, 41, ready to taxi, IFR.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 taxi to and hold short of runway 17 via taxiway. Contact tower on 118.15 when ready.
Taxiing, hold short runway 17, using taxiway, Turtle Soup Tango Tango Tango, 41.
Alrighty, super short taxi. Easy peasy. I might even keep you with me here. Let's take off parking brake. And we're not going to push back or anything. We're not going to use reversers to back up. We're just going to sneak right on by ya, like they say on the Midwestern memes Instagram. And boom, who needed that GPU or whatever that is? That's a GPU, I think. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the Midwestern Instagram. Did I say channel? Whatever you call it, Instagram. What do you call that on Instagram? I don't know. Anyway, let me sneak right on past you. Alright, whoa, whoa! Beep, beep, where's the horn? Where's the horn? Those Secret Service people think they can do whatever they want. Anyway, it's gonna be a quick flight. Probably spend more time with ground operations than flying, but that's okay. Happens sometimes. Nothing wrong with that. And, I know we have one more flight left in Abu Dhabi, VFR, after the race, but hopefully you've enjoyed the series. I enjoyed it. I admit, sometimes it got a little bit stressful there when they had like 3 races in a row, and I'm like, how am I going to sneak in all these flights, because my off-camera life is getting crazier and crazier, but I've managed to do it, but it did feel a little bit of pressure on myself. Of course, there were lots of times I've been wanting to fly even more. I've been wanting to do Forza 2. I was going to return Forza because of all the bugs, but I can't because it's been more than 14 days, I guess. Even though I haven't loaded it. But anyway, that's just reference to the previous video. Or previous 2 videos, whatever. Anyway, so I would rather have flown even more than I have, like put other flights in between the Formula 1 race flights. But I was barely making the Formula 1 stuff, a lot of pressure on myself, so... Anyway, I do have pressure on myself to keep up with the bush trips when they keep adding those silly things. There's like 50 of them now or something. But that I don't feel rushed to do. You know, it's like a couple months in between bush trips that are uploaded, so that's fine. I have some subscribe requests to do, and I just have my own stuff I want to do. But I just, yeah, this Formula 1 thing kind of took over that, which is okay. But it's over in a couple days, so there you go. Alright, we'll stop here, and we're no longer live because I had to help my kids with something for over half an hour, actually more like 45 minutes. So it was dark when I got back to the sim, so I actually rolled back the time to about where we were. So hopefully it doesn't screw up that part of it, because one time I rolled it back and it never progressed. Hopefully it'll progress. So anyway, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were going to turn this up so the contrast doesn't hurt my eyes so much. We're going to tune in clearance, right?
Tower Turtle Soup, Tango 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 41 at runway 17, ready for departure IFR to Abu Dhabi.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 for 1 altimeter 29er.9er 2 wing tree 1 at 1 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 17.
Cleared for takeoff runway 17, Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Alrighty, landing lights are on, taxi lights are off, standby power will be turned on already. What's going on here? Nothing. I had parking brake on. Let's see, what was I saying? Taxi lights off, standby power on, confirm flaps. Already did stab trim and green, we did that earlier. Started the timer already. Put in the yokes for, you know, so it doesn't look silly. And away we go. Alrighty, we'll line up, spool up, and take off. And because it's an IFR flight, I guess it's somewhat commercial. Business plane will use autopilot right away. Of course, those rules are determined by your company. I have a friend who is a commercial pilot for an unnamed company. I won't say what it is. He's been on the channel before, though. He's now flying the big, huge long hauls to Europe and he's just done some Africa ones lately too, and South American stuff. So that's what he's doing. But before, when he worked for regional airline, regional jets like CRJs and E185s or 175s, whatever, he said he would use autopilot as little as possible. He hated it. All right, brakes out the wheels. Whoa, gear coming up, flaps coming up. Let's do autopilot. VNav, come down here and do auto throttle.
Turtle Soup
There we
Tango
go.
Tango Tango for 1 contact Bahrain Center on 126.7. Good day.
126.7 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41. Bahrain Center Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 is at 1,200 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 for 1 Bahrain Center altimeter 29.902. Continue to J lead as planned. Turtle Soup Tango 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 41. Keep speed not above 220 knots.
Keep speed not above 220 knots. Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
And that's not a problem because VNav will take care of our speed. VNav and autopilot. Except it's saying 200, which is fine. It wants to do 4,000 feet per minute, but I screwed us up by saying 2,200. So let's, I think I can change that, right? Yeah. So we'll just bring it up a little bit. It wants to do 4,000, whatever. It doesn't matter. Well, we're set. So, yeah, so my pilot friend would, you can see the next land already. My pilot friend would use autopilot as little as possible. I think he said his rules are 18,000 feet regardless, so he'd hand flap to 18,000 feet, disengage at 18,000 feet, unless he was doing an instrument approach that required it. But in Embraer, I don't think they have auto land or Cat 3B or anything crazy like that. And why did it stop us at 4,000? Because we nav? It says 11,000 feet, right? Why are you being a butthole? Come on. You're supposed to go to 11,000 feet. So VNav wants to do 4,000 feet. But we got instructions to do 11,000 feet. Right? Climbing for 11,000. Keep speed not above 220. So there's a discrepancy here between VNav and what our instructions gave us. I could go to VNav, I think, and I think I can mess with it, but I'm not going to. We'll just climb super steeply to get to 11,000, and auto throttle will get us back to 200 or 220. Yeah, see, now it says 220. Anyway, that happens sometimes, so you just have to pay attention. It's not completely set it and forget it, but it's close. So there we go. Okay. Let's just make sure everything is right. Gears up, long time ago. Flaps up, long time ago. Auto throttle, yes. VNav, flight level change, which wasn't working for some reason. Icing as needed. We'll keep it on for now. It turned off some of itself because it does that, see? And landing lights off at 10,000. Standard Browner at 18,000. Just keep an eye on things. So I'm curious how long this is really going to take. It's at 36 minutes. And the flight planning screen. That could be true. We'll just have to see here. And check out Bahrain, the whole island. Wow. Crazy. So we started this season there. The flight sim season there. Very, very cool. I will give you some sightseeing a little bit, but we're going to stay together while we climb because we should be getting more instructions in just a brief moment here.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
There we go. Now flight level change worked. So once we got out of the departure process, or departure sequence, it's working now. And it's having us go up at 8,000 feet per minute because it wants to slow us down to 270, which it blew right by. So I guess it's going to go to 250. Anyway, landing lights can come off. Let's have a peek outside and see how crazy steep this is. Actually, isn't that bad, is it? Let's reset this because it's crooked. Oh, it's coming down now, of course. Well, let's get that fixed. There we go. Man, let's do some nice possible thumbnails here. Oh, this is beautiful. Whoops, I should have kept it the way it was. I have to remember I have a title at the top of my thumbnail. To the right of the thumbnail is the times. I can't have anything there, like the length of the video. So anyway, let's just try a few things here. Alrighty, I think I set my cruise, well that's a nice view too. I think I set my cruise to, what was it, 20, no I think it was 32,000, so we still have some climbing to do. Oh, we have another big turn. Ooh, this will be a nice big turn. We'll look out the window for this one in 3, 2, 1. Where's my look out the window? There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. I have to talk through it though, or else in editing I'll think it's silence and I'll cut it out. So we're just going to stay here and talk together and check out the beautiful, beautiful landscape below. One thing I found interesting when I was on the Flight Sim Discord and the forums back when the simulator was new and I had more time, so many people would say, I flew in the desert. I can't believe how beautiful the desert is, and it's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Alrighty, we should be getting more instructions any second now.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb and maintain flight level 270 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Alright, now they're stepping us up to 270. And then after that should be 32, and then we'll get some sightseeing in. But, yeah, there you go, there's the path. I'm very curious what procedure they're going to give us, and if it'll be in the FMS, and if I'll get to it in time. Because you kind of got to hurry. Like, they're like, you're 68 miles out, do this procedure, and you got to find it and set it up. You can always active pause, that's what it's there for, but I try not to. Alrighty, 270, then we'll get even more instructions while the sun is about to set here. Although as we get higher, it delays the sunset a little bit. In case you're wondering, we are flying over Qatar, by the way, which also had a Formula race very recently. Very dramatic. The heat made several drivers sick. One claims they passed out for a second, and another one barely made it back to the paddock. But this is Qatar here. And then, of course, the Formula 1 track. And we have to get back in here and do our instructions.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 20 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Alright, 320 it is. That's going to be cruise. I'm going to turn loose with some sightseeing. It's basically just going to be, you know, flying over the Persian Gulf for a while till we get to Abu Dhabi. So we'll cruise, probably reach the top descent is going to be quite soon. And then we'll start descending and figuring out if we can get a procedure that works with the FMS. Hopefully it's ILS or the other one. Jeez, what the heck. Anyway, hopefully it's something with localizer, glide slope, something, so we can just let the autopilot bring us in, we can hit approach and bring us down. Because all the others, we've had some weird ones, like some VOR DME, which isn't that weird. Well, it kind of is now, but it was weird because of Nova Storm and we had no visibility. So it probably wouldn't have been used in real life. But anyway, whatever, I'm getting way ahead of myself. So I'm going to give some sightseeing while the sun sets. I'll see you at top of descent, based on ATC's instructions, and we'll figure out what this approach is going to be. I can't wait. Try not to get too anxious about it. See you in a minute.
and maintain flight level 250 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Alright, reach top of descent. They want us to descend to 250, so I hit flight level change. Nothing's happening yet. There we go. Because it wants to slow down first, right? To Mach 0.8. Then it'll descend. That's how that works. So, let's see. You could see Abu Dhabi. I mean, it's very obvious if you recognize everything. The racetrack is right by the airport. Which is also next to the Ferrari testing thingamajigger, whatever you call it. And then it spreads out to Dubai way down there. Solid lights in between, but Dubai is way down there. We're not going to see the tall buildings or anything, because this is Abu Dhabi, not to be confused with Dubai. There are differences between Abu Dhabi and Dubai. You can read all about it. One is more for like rich tourists than the other. One has stricter laws than the other. I can't remember which is which, but you can read all about it if you so desire. I think I talked about it in a previous video of this area a couple years ago. Alrighty, let's see here, 9 seconds, and we'll see how long it is to the next section, and then we'll be able to guess how far out we are. And it's 2 minutes only, so 2 minutes, 4 minutes. We're very close. We should be getting our instructions very, very soon for our approach, although it looks like we can fly straight in, because this is the orientation of the airport. So hopefully they don't give us weird like instructions where we come out here, do all these weird things, just to come back. If it gets to be that way, we will just fly direct. But I want the FMS to bring us down to minimums if it finally will work. These planes will land with autopilot, but it's not auto land, it just smashes you into the ground. So you gotta be careful. It's not really auto land. You still have to fly yourself at minimums. And it's been a long time since FMS has taken us to minimums, because things get weird. But I'm hoping we have like some kind of guided approach, so that we can let the computer take us in, just because it's fun. But if we have to hand fly and do it visually, we will. We've done both. Alrighty, yeah, so any day now, please give us instructions. Maybe we'll give us instructions there. Maybe. We're at 25,000 feet, so we should be getting something else as far as altitude. I mean, we're 25,000 feet out, and we're pretty close now, so what's the story, Morning Glory? While we wait, there's Abu Dhabi at night. Oh, there we go. What's that say? 13,000. 250, that's fine. 13,000?
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Keep speed, not above 250 knots. Turtle Soup Tango, Tango Tango 41.
Alrighty, VNAV is reading 250, so that's fine. If we need spoilers, we can use them. It's just this button right here, and then it'll descend us more quickly, which I think I'm going to use, because look at this, 24,000 feet up yet, and the city is rendering in. So yeah, I think that's our airport right there, actually, and the racetrack is on the island right next to it. Alright, we're gonna go nuts here. What are we descending? A whopping 9,000 feet per second. That might be a little uncomfortable. I've told this story many times. It was really rendering in now, about how I was flying from Chicago to Minneapolis. It was a very delayed flight, so it was late at night. And oh, you don't want to do it that way. Fine, bring spoilers in. There we go. I'll tell you this right in a minute. Let's do landing lights a little early, and then 18,000 feet we'll do barometer. Anywho, late night flight, not much going on. We were over Flying Cloud. I was waiting at Flying Cloud Airport, and then you turn over Lake Minnetonka, then you turn for your like 11 or 12 mile approach. But over Flying Cloud, they said we've been cleared for early approach. Brought the engines back, brought out the spoilers. It felt crazier than a roller coaster ride. It was fun, but I got a little bit nauseous. But that was kind of cool. Alrighty, everything's looking good. I'm just blabbing away here as we monitor everything. So what do we need to do? Well, oops, sorry, that's my map that snuck in over there. Whoop, I'm on my other screen. There we go. Look at my checklist. So, oh, we're below 18,000, so we can do B for barometer, get that weather. Landing lights are already on. Landing speed bugs, yes, cannot forget about those. Good thing I have a checklist. Where are you, speed bugs? There's this weird click spot. Speed bugs landing. All on. There we go. Bam. Don't go below 125, you'll crash. Timer's back up. So you can stop them when it's time. 32-minute flight, so it is going to be longer than the flight planning screen said by a little while. Anyway, city's rendering in. We've got a long ways to go. Bring the spoilers back out. And it's just spoilers into auto arm, gear down, flaps down when appropriate. And set up procedure when we get it. So just going to hang out till I get more instructions here. I'm pretty sure airport is here. Not sure why. Because even if this is missed approach, there's no circle back. Right? We're going to... Where are we going to? Oscar Mike Alpha Alpha. Yeah, runway 31 left, yeah. Yeah, see, we need a procedure to get there. So, when do we get it? This could get strange if we don't get a procedure soon. Yeah, I mean, look at this. We're really close. And we're going really freaking fast. Spoilers in. And I'm getting really nervous now. What is going on? It's beautiful, but we're gonna overshoot the airport. I guess that wasn't the airport. I thought it was, because Yas Marina is right here. Anyway, we'll just watch the city render in, I guess. Beautiful sunset. Yeah, I'm a little uneasy right now. Is that the airport we do? No. Yeah. No. Yes. Where is it sending us? Huh. Okay. Well, let's look at the VFR map and look for Oscar Mike Alpha Alpha. Because it's not here. Right? Oscar Mike. Yeah, that's right. Where it says runway 31 left. That was correct. So somehow we need our procedures to get over there. But they haven't given us any. You see why I'm panicking? We're going 250 knots. And we got to get our procedures to here. And they have not given us any procedures. So the flight plan screen, I just used automatic and direct, which is fine. But I like to get something going here in the sim. So did we lose? Yeah, we didn't miss any communication. It's just letting us fly away on our own. Okay, well that's a bummer. 31C transition vectors is supposed to give us something, and it's not. And I don't know which initial fix to use. That's not going to work, is it? Okay, let's do that. Let's go this one. What does that look like? Yeah, see, that's way on the wrong side. Okay, I mean, 31 is facing north, right? Northish, so it does want us to go down and around. Let's just do that. Let's load and activate and see what it does. Okay, wait, now it tells us.
You are 9 miles west. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect VOR DME runway, tree 1 left approach via Alpha Delta Victor transition. Clear to Alpha Delta Victor.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect VOR DME runway, tree 1 left approach via Alpha Delta Victor transition. Cleared to Alpha Delta Victor Turtle Soup Tango, Tango Tango 41.
3-1 left, but we gotta get the other. We gotta go here. They wanted what? Alpha Delta Victor. I don't see that in here. We'll figure it out. Oh gosh, it's so dark. Okay, we'll figure it out. Is it not on the screen? Alpha, no. Okay, so what screen is that on? Because it says none. Arrival. It does, okay, it says VOR DME. So we got to find VOR. Here we go. VOR DME 31 left, Alpha Delta Victor. Load and activate. Okay. And it is really wild.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 contact approach on 133.55.
Okay, this is going to get interesting here.
133.55 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
So it's going to have us go over the airport and then zip around, which is totally okay. We can handle that. So, I don't know why I struggle finding procedures like that. I'm always on the wrong screen. I kind of want to review what I did. How's everything looking here? Everything's looking good. I need to contact somebody, don't I? Yeah.
Approach Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 is passing 9,800 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 approach altimeter 29.88. Continue as planned.
So what did I do? I just want to review what I did for next time, because it's not hard. I went procedure. I went to approach. My mistake was it said ILS 31 left. I was ignoring that. I selected the approach, and then I was able to get everything else. So that was my problem. Alright, so I have to select approach, and then after that the transition comes up. That is so easy. Why do I have to relearn it every time? Because I only do it like once a month at most. Not even. So it's a VOR DME, so we're not going to have any guidance or anything, which means we just have to fly it in. So we'll let the computer bring us here on this long approach. And then at some point, that's one of my panel students texting me. Then at some point I need to take over and land by hand, obviously. Because we do get these things, I've noticed, which I thought were like glide slopes and things, and maybe they are to the transition, but they go away before you land. And the approach up here doesn't do any good. So it's not like...
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
We'll bring out spoilers just to get down in here.
Tango 41 descend and maintain 1,800 feet.
Descend and maintain 1,800 feet. Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Okay, I brought in the spoilers because it was going a little
Turtle
wild.
Soup Tango 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 41. You are 8 miles east of Abu Dhabi. Contact tower on 119.2 when inbound.
Here's our runway, by the way, just in case you're wondering where it went.
Tower on 119.2 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41. Tower Turtle Soup Tango 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 4110 miles east inbound 4 DME runway, tree 1 left approach.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 tower. Altimeter 29.89er, wind 29.8 at 10. Cleared VOR, DME runway, tree 1 left approach.
Cleared VOR DME runway, tree 1 left approach, Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
So I think I need some spoilers here. We need to get on 1800. We're still at 5100, and this is not much space here to get down. Oh my, we're turning steeply, but I can't see anything. There's nothing out here. What makes me confused is when we do these VOR DME things, like sometimes we get these guidance things, sometimes we don't. It's VOR DME. It's not localized, it's not glide slope. VOR is just the VOR, the radio tower. DME means the distance, right? 5 knots, nautical miles. So, spoilers in, auto armed. So I don't even know what those things are. Maybe they're just flight director things. But it's definitely not guidance to the runway, and that's why approach doesn't work in autopilot, because there's nothing to approach. You have to take over and do it. So that's why it does that. But I still don't know what those things are. I read about it. I tried to read up on it. Had nothing to do with VRDME, so I don't know what it was. But anywho, we are on our own here once we turn the corner. So what we'll do once we turn the corner, we will let the FMS line us up. but it's up to us to land. So we'll turn off auto throttle, turn off autopilot, start descending on our own. We'll do gear as soon as we get around the corner. We'll do flaps as soon as we're around the corner as well. There's the airport right there. And we're landing on the left runway. This seems very low to spot that runway. Goodness gracious. So we'll not descend until we're ready to land. But they wanted us at 1,800 feet. So anyway, here we go. Still at 225. Let me get comfortable in my chair here. And the runway is in sight. Gear down. And we'll take over here in a second. And let me get my microphone adjusted even further. So see, it's going to line us up. Because that's part of the FMS and GPS and everything. But it's not going to land us. So if we were... Well, even before now, we would have hit approach on the autopilot if we had a guided approach in, right? Which we don't. We're just relying on GPS. So let's turn off autopilot now. And flight director and everything. There we go. Come down here. We do have to turn off auto throttle. It will stay on. So I'm going to bring back the throttles and do it again because it's stuck wherever it is. First set of flaps down. And what do we say here? 137. Yeah, autopilot off 137, whatever. 125, or whatever that means. Reference, whatever. Do we have first set of flaps down yet? We do not. Yes, we do. Alright, let's get back on track. We're not landing on the blue. That's the Harrison Ford way. We're landing on the lights. And I'm going to trim back. Holy cow. It made us climb a little bit when I took off auto throttle. That's okay. Alright, we're going to come down a little bit more here in speed. So we're bringing back throttles while we hold level because I don't want to descend quite yet. I don't see a PAPI or anything. Kind of confusing why they didn't have us use ILS. I guess because of the wind. We do have a perfect headwind. So this is obviously the best runway. Maybe there just isn't ILS on this. No, there was ILS on there. There's ILS 31 left. Why they bring us to DME, I don't know. Doesn't mean we have to do it by ourselves. Second set of flaps down. There we go. And, oh, maybe we do have PAPI. Can't really tell here. Whoa. Throttles, please? That was weird. That was really strange. Full flap now. Gear down, full flap. My yoke just shot everything up. Why does it do this? This happened in another plane. Oh my gosh. Come on. That happened in another plane where it just kind of does its own thing. Do I not have throttle control? Is auto throttle trying to take over here? My throttle's not responding to me.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 wind 298 at 10. Cleared to land runway tree 1 left.
Cleared to land runway tree 1 left. Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Yes, I'm coming in way too slowly. I'm landing like I'm doing a bush trip in a Cessna Citation Longitude. We're doing a bush landing. My yoke is all the way forward. What's this? My yoke is all the way forward and we were going up, even though my throttles are mostly back. What is going on? Is the trim all messed up? I don't know. Weird. This happened like a couple months ago too, and we ended up crashing. So hopefully I can salvage this. It looks smooth to you on the screen. I know it does. Except for the server is now trying to load crap, which is not my computer, but it's not smooth right now. I'm fighting my yoke, trying to keep it to go down. The auto throttle thing's flashing. I don't think it means auto throttles are engaged. I think it was arming itself. Because if you go too slow, auto throttles will kick in down to a certain altitude. But I don't think they're engaged. Right? 'Cause if I bring back my throttles, they come back on then too. Yeah, so weird. I'm trying to get down though. It doesn't want me to land. Come on. This is very weird. Again, it looks smooth to you, just a little high, but I'm fighting my throttle, I'm fighting my yoke, I'm fighting my trim. I don't understand what's going on. We do have an incredibly long runway, so I do not need to land. Got the tippity tip near us, so we can ride it out a little bit. Our glide slope is a little steep, so that means when I level off, we're going to lose speed very quickly. So I have to be ready for that. Look at all that traffic. Little glowing ants. Come on down. There we go. Crank up my personal volume for the call out. Hopefully it doesn't bleed in too much. Hello? Why won't this come down? Weird, this plane really wants to fly today. Anyway, long runway, so we'll be fine. Again, with jets, you do not land at idle. You land with some thrust. You told you we're going to lose speed very quickly because I have to level off, so I'm going to let the throttles do that for us. There we go. Slight flare. Come on now. You do not... Ground effects. Dude, you don't want to land, do you? Come on. Dude. Where are you? There we go. Nose go down gently on the brakes. Reversers working? They are. Sweet. There we go.
Tango, 41 exit runway when able.
Alrighty, flaps coming in. Reversers off already a long time ago. Oh yeah, this is where it just goes fast even if you don't use throttle. Goodness gracious me. Come up here. Let's get some taxi lights on. I probably should have waited there. Come down here.
Tango, 41 contact ground on 120.425.
120.425 Turtle Soup Tango 41. Abu Dhabi ground Turtle Soup Tango 41 request taxi to parking.
Turtle Soup Tango, 41 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie Delta.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie Delta Turtle Soup Tango 41.
I have not used throttle since we landed. Look how fast we're going. Landing lights off, taxi lights on, recog lights off, put the pulse on, flaps up a long time ago. Stop the timer, it was 48 minutes and 53 seconds. So 13 minutes longer than they're supposed to, which is fine. The approach worked out very smoothly once I used my other half of the brain and got it going. Not sure why I struggled, but whatever. I just don't do it often enough. Otherwise, smooth flight, beautiful flight. We did have a dramatic descent at one point because it took way too long to tell us when to descend. And we're going to wrap this up. So the last IFR flight of the Formula 1 season. And going so fast I won't turn. And we have one more VFR flight for the Formula 1 season. So even though we're wrapping up the Formula 1 series in Flight Simulator, make sure you're subscribed so you know when the bush trips drop and when other stuff drops. And make sure you hit the like button, because that's how people know we exist. My most popular comment is, why don't I have more subscribers? I've been doing this for like 8 years now, 9 years, but whatever. Just bad at promoting myself, so you can help promote me by hitting the like button. I've been hitting the like button for other people too, more than I used to. Yeah, that's about it for that. We're just gonna ride this out. I don't know where they're taking us. I think I see our square lit up. Possibly, so let's hop inside here and see if that's where we're actually going. If not, we're gonna have to keep going here. Man, this thing goes fast even without throttle. How fast are we going, does it say? 36 knots. No, that's not a parking spot. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Alright, our parking spot has been spotted. Finally, they brought us out to the suburbs, man. That's okay. Let's hop outside for this view for right now, and then we'll hop inside. Let me get closer here. Of course, this is like a Formula 1 track, just getting to this parking spot. Speaking of Formula 1 track, we saw 3 Formula 1 tracks in this one video. Bahrain, Qatar, and we flew over Yas Marina, of course. You had to know where to look for those second two, though, but they were visible. And then we'll be doing the VFR of Yas Marina anyway. Okay, let's see here. Why are we zigzagging around? This is getting kind of crazy here, but following their instructions, we'll See where the flag person is. Okay, we're just going to cut this one. This is ridiculous. And, oh, I see their lightsabers. They want us to go left, really? Okay. Okay. Coming at ya. It just takes a minute here. Don't want to run you over. There we go. Green it says, but tell us to stop when? Right now. Okay, thank you. Set the parking brake. Here we go. Any icing off that we had on. Turn the rest off. There we go. External power on if it's available, and it is. Perfect. We don't need whatchamacallit. We don't need APU. There we go. Alrighty, engine stop. That's down here. You just come up here and hit the stop button. That'll turn them off. It got quiet really quickly. Generators off and oh, you're shaking around. Generators off. Batteries off because we have external power. So everybody can come out now. Oh, why are you still? Oh, you're going to stay there until I turn off the batteries or turn off the power. Anyway, everybody's getting out. Tail flood's on. You know, see the logo, lightning bolt. Oh, I picked the red livery for Formula 1, by the way. I guess I didn't mention that. Let's turn the power off. Bam. Cold and dark. Saving her flight. There we go. Alrighty. I gotta fly more, though. The sim says we're only like 468 hours, which is strange. I mean, we all know I win more than that, but the logbook debacle in the beginning, 3 years ago, we all lost our hours, and I had like 300 or 400 hours. I haven't made up for it since. Anyway, there you go. I already gave my outro, so I'll see you doing the VFR of Yas Marina. Actually, hang on. Let's look at this first. This is beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, Orion. That's cool. Alrighty, see you next time.